Welcome to another episode of Le Patchy Podcast.
Is that real French?
Yeah, no, it's not.
I don't remember what was I said last time. It's something. Michael Kors. Hey, the daddy.
Welcome.
My friend actually came back from Italy, but I haven't spoken to him yet.
Who, Byron?
No, coworker.
Oh.
I was gonna say, yeah, Byron again.
Byron's been around the whole world by this time now. Like he went everywhere. We all talk about how he went everywhere. But no, Lisa just came back from the West Coast. If you're watching the video, he looks straight surfer, bro. Sir, what is it, bro?
Yeah, man.
Yeah, bro.
The Cali culture is embedded within me, man. And
Looks like he just finished smoking an ounce of weed, bro.
But for real, I had a great time over there in the West Coast with my wife. Got to explore around a little bit. Interesting stories from over there. But all in all, it was a really good time, and I'm glad I got to experience it. First time going over there, and I just want to say, man, America is beautiful, bro.
Yeah.
America. I don't want to hear no one criticizing our great nation anymore, because, bro, you guys are privileged, man.
Go to Thailand and come back.
Honestly,
just
bro.
go there and come back, bro.
Bro, we have it all here. Like, legit all. You want to go to a desert for whatever reason you want to go to a desert, you can go to a desert. You want to go to the beach, you can go to the beach. You want to climb a mountain, you can climb a mountain. You want to go camp out in the woods, you can go to you could see the biggest trees in the whole world. And all you could do all this.
In the West Coast.
In the West Coast, but throughout America. You want to go catch some gators, you can do that here in America. You want to float in some really salty lake in the middle of a landlocked area, you can do that in America.
You can walk on that.
Where Salt Lake City?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, like you legit can float.
You can float on it.
And bro, you wanna see snow in June? You can do that in America.
Yeah,
bro, you can do this all. And you wanna do some Maui Wowie with the Aloha people down.
Man, you really changed, man.
Bro, this guy came back a different person, bro.
He's revolutionized.
Now, let me guess. All of those outside experiences, camping, desert, seeing snow, all of that stuff, you guys did it in a very incapable car, right?
No, I mean, the car we had, well, listen, all right. It
wasn't no Jeep.
Well, it was pretty close to a Jeep.
Really?
As far as gas consumption. You know how rental places are, like you go and they never have the car you reserve.
Oh, you reserve? Like, it wasn't the car you reserved?
No, that's never the case. They're always like, oh, we have these. We don't have the one, but we have these. You can choose from these. And of course, none of them were like gas friendly. It was like a Jeep Wrangler.
Oh, man.
It was a Ford Ranger.
Oh, man.
And Chevy Impala.
Oh, bro, take the Ranger.
And then,
take the Ranger.
And then he was talking. I was like, I'll take the Impala. Because I figured it'd be more economical than a truck.
Bro, I think it's like 6 cylinders in a straight up sedan.
It's a V6. Yeah. But then he's like, oh, well, there's also the Ford Focus. And he pointed like over there at the other direction of the parking garage. And he's like, but let's just ignore that. Like, I'm not going to. And part of me was like,
I would have said,
let's ignore that. I don't want the Focus. I don't want that. That's basic.
Nah, I would have said, give me the Focus right now.
I figured Impala, like, oh, they have to have. This is 2019, bro. Like, this car has to, have like a 4-cylinder turbo option or at least some fancy technology to save a few miles per gallon. And I went with it. It's nice. It's a very nice car. Like, on the inside, it looks nice on the outside. Drive it off the lot. I'm like, I wonder how many miles. Like, I saw like, 400 something miles to empty. I'm like, wow, that's some good range there. And I looked up the car statistics.
13 miles per gallon.
I saw it was like 18 miles per gallon. God. And I'm like, wow. And then I started doing the math in my head. I'm like, wait. So that means how big is this freaking tank? Bro, it was like
13 gallons?
16 to 18 gallons, bro.
Bro, that is the same amount of gas consumption as I did on my dad's truck this weekend, bro. I used my dad's truck. It was 17 miles to the gallon. Bro, one day, I went from half tank to quarter empty, bro. In one day, I only used it for a couple hours. Like, geez, man.
When I used to drive my brother's Jeep, he had the Jeep Liberty. That car always had problems.
That's a V6 or a 4?
4. I think
bro,
it was 4.
whatever. No, it wasn't a 4, bro.
It's just so big. It's just so big.
Yeah. I'm
gonna Google it. Like, I don't think it was.
I would literally have to put gas every 2 days.
What year was it? 2004.
Yeah, 2004 on there.
Yeah, that's a terrible car to have. Like driving from point to another.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And what makes it worse is the fan is jacked up.
Bro, fuel tank capacity, 19 gallons, bro.
Wow.
19 and a half gallons,
There is
bro.
a 4-cylinder option.
It is a 4-cylinder
V6
6.
So,
nah, bro, you had to have the 4, bro.
Dude,
that's terrible.
yeah, that's not even the worst part, bro.
22 combined, pretty much.
Yeah,
Wow.
22.
There's that car is so jacked up that this the spot where you put the water, like the coolant and stuff, was always bursting. And the car
the windows never went out.
Yeah,
never went down.
I've told this story previously about my first date with Joanne and how I had to bust the car window open. That was that car. But that car also, I remember I picked up Joanne one time and we went to Dairy Queen and the car started having smoke coming out from the hood and I'm like, crap, don't do this now, man. Don't do this now. So I'm pulling into the Dairy Queen. I park and we get her ice cream and we're eating and then I was like, let the car cool down a little bit. Let it cool down a bit.
Y'all were there for a long time.
Bro, I popped the hood. Bro, smoke. It legit looked like the engine was on fire. So then, like, bro, me and my brother, this is my brother's car. And this isn't the first time this has happened to us. So we were prepared. Bro, we had like gallons of milk in the trunk just full of water.
Oh, okay.
Gallons of water.
The milk carton.
Bro, they do have gallons of just water too.
Yeah, you should. But it was like the milk.
We had gallons of milk of water.
Threw me
We
off.
had like the
you
milk
throwing milk into your coolant, bro.
It helped. So what we did was we had like 3 or 4 of them in the back, and then I always had to get a rag, wet it, like grab the cap for the coolant thing, pop it open. Bro, once I popped it open, that thing was
that's not good.
Yeah, bro.
That's burning
that
hot
really
too,
is,
right?
bro. It's gonna kill your radiator,
bro. That thing's dead. Bro, that Jeep has not moved from my driveway since for like 2 years.
Dude, still.
Bro,
get it towed.
What are you trying to do
Get
with
it
it?
Bro,
towed,
it's not my car, man.
Bro, junk it.
Dude,
Just
that's
junk
what I
it.
told them. I was like, junk
Get
it.
like $400 for it.
that like
Anything.
remind that like go ahead.
No,
I was gonna say, that reminds me, like, just this whole situation. Me and Elisa went to Boston, and on our our flight got first delayed and then delayed and then delayed and then canceled.
Mm-hmm.
And bro, it was like they canceled it days before we even were supposed to leave.
This is all because of a hurricane.
Yeah, it's all because of a hurricane. So we were like, bro, I don't know who thought about it. You and Laura, I think. I'm throwing her name out there, yo. I don't know what happened. We're like, yo, let's rent a car. Let's drive back. Bro, we rented that car that night to leave the next morning, right? We were, what, 24?
Yeah.
So we'd never rented a car before.
Yeah.
Bro, we had to walk there from her house. We had to walk to like the mall.
Place. Yeah.
To the rental place. Which
we could not find it.
We went through the mall.
The address was at the mall.
Yeah,
we went through the entire mall.
Bro, we went up the floors. We went down the floors. Bro, it was in the parking garage underneath.
Yeah, it was under.
Oh my God.
So then we finally get there, right? And we're there. And bro, this is a ghost town, bro. There's like 2 people there. It's like 8 a.m. We get there. We walk in. And bro, it's after a really long weekend, so we're not having it. And we go into some guy there, or kind of around our age, a little bit older than us. And he's like, okay, like, what's your reservation? Da-da-da, whatever. We're under 24, so we had to pay an additional, what, $100? Because we're underage, on top of whatever we were going to pay. And then they say, oh, you have to use a credit card. You have to put on a credit card. We didn't know that. Bro, I didn't have any credit cards. 0. I had 0 credit cards.
Bro, I had 2 credit cards, which were almost maxed out because
it was like you needed a $300 deposit or something like that.
Bro, because I was not financially smart back then. This was like 2 years ago, I think.
Yeah, it was like 2 years ago. Yeah.
And bro, I was like, bro, I have this one credit card. It may have enough. It may not. The guy was like, let's try it. And it worked. Bro, thank God, bro. The only reason it worked is because they just increased my credit limit that day, bro. that day, dude.
I didn't know that.
Bro, yes, dude.
Bro, and at first the guy was like, "Can you guys use a credit card?" And we're like, "No, like we want to use a debit card. We just want to pay it." He's like, "Have you never rented a car before?" We're like, "No, we never have." He's like, "You can only use a credit card." Like, bro, like we were like the stupidest people in the whole world, bro.
Why?
He's like,
"Bro, you have to use a credit card." I don't know why. You just do.
So the thing is, I think you could technically pay with a debit card, but either way, regardless, they're gonna hold your put a hold on your credit card, as a sort of like safety deposit while you're renting the car. It's the same thing with like hotels. When you make a reservation, they hold your credit card.
Hold your credit card.
It's the same type of thing.
Bro.
So it's just easier to pay with your credit card as well at the same time. Might as well. But yeah, we did not know that.
Yeah, bro, we were not ready for that. Bro, we rented una porqueria, bro. Like we rented whatever
and that's
we
exactly
could find.
why I didn't want to focus, because I did not want to be in that all week.
Bro, we got a Nissan Versa. Green.
Bro, but it was like,
it was old, bro. It was terrible. I can't get into a Versa.
Did it even have power windows?
Yeah, it did.
It did? Okay, bro.
It did.
But it was like the base.
Bro, it
base
was
of base.
No,
like,
and you know,
so base, dude.
The violin player, his sister used to have that car.
Yeah, I know.
So he picked me up one day after that, and I was like, "Oh my god, I can't be in this car."
Traumatized. Like,
Yeah,
bro,
bro, we drive whatever.
For
We're
24
driving
hours,
this. We're
dude.
driving this car, and we're like, "Yo, let's get some snacks and stuff before in the city." But we went to a different part of the city, bro.
Oh,
we were not
God.
ready for this, so we're like doing U-turns everywhere, bro. And in Boston, there's no parking because people don't use cars. You have to use a parking lot, like where you pay.
the meters.
Bro, no, we went to actual parking garage. So we went in, bro. We get a ticket, bro.
Y'all got
And I'm like,
a ticket to pay at the end.
I'm like,
right?
like a ticket that starts your time. And I was like,
Yeah.
Lisa, do you want me to hold the ticket? He's like, nah, I got it. I was like, all right, whatever. Bro, we walked like for 10
like a
minutes
mile,
to a CVS.
Yeah.
10 minutes, bro. We go to CVS, we buy everything
Bro, we went to
need
a
buy.
different CVS than the one we saw because we couldn't find the one we
Bro,
saw.
The CVS was across the street. The CVS was across the street from the garage, which is why we parked in that garage.
Yeah.
And we ended up one like way over there.
Yeah.
Because we couldn't find it, bro.
Oh my
Bro,
god.
and it was like in the business side. So people with suits and dresses, like, bro, they're walking like, bro, like we don't exist. Like straight up, like we were invisible. We buy our stuff, whatever, boom, boom, boom. Bro, we were only gone 10 minutes, bro. We come back. So we're like, bro, we're gonna pay like maybe like $5,
Yeah,
$6,
like
whatever the heck. Bro, we go to put the meter in. He can't find it.
Bro, I lost the ticket. Lost it. I don't know how. Must have been like while I was shifting my wallet out from one pocket to the other. But I lost it. And the max daily rate was like, what, 30 something dollars?
$30.
Bro.
Like if you, like,
and I
bro,
just
there was
paid
yeah.
like $400 worth of because with the hold and the actual charge for the rental.
Oh my
Bro.
god.
Bro,
So I was
bro, he was so mad, bro.
bro.
Bro, and this says, bro, when we got ticket, if you lose a ticket, you have to pay the full daily price. When we went downstairs, if you lose your ticket, you need to pay the full daily price. Bro, we walked back upstairs. I didn't even say anything, bro. He was so mad, bro. We went downstairs. We tried to get a new ticket. Remember? We tried to do everything.
And knowing Matt, you know, I know he was struggling real hard to not say anything.
Bro,
I
really
it was like that
bro.
meme with the guy like
Yeah,
because he wanted to make a joke or something. But
yeah, bro, he was so mad, bro. I was like, yo, I can't say anything right now, bro.
Bro, it was a rough trip. Let's just say that. It was a really rough trip,
my
bro.
God.
We
Bro,
almost
spent
died
so much money, bro.
We almost died numerous times, not to mention that as well on the way back because bro, once it was hitting 3 a.m, 4 a.m, we're driving through that dang tropical storm.
Mm-hmm.
Bro, I don't know about him, but bro, I was about to knock out.
Bro, no, it got to the point where we only stopped to get gas, and when we stopped for gas, we would eat and use the bathroom. That was it, bro. We drove 21 hours straight, bro, and it was like he would drive, and then I wanted to go to sleep.
We did like 4-hour shifts.
I was like trying to go to sleep, but then I was like, nah, bro, I need to stay up, like just in case anything happens.
Yeah.
So I'm like trying to stay up, bro. He's driving. I'm like, yo, watch out, this and that, whatever, boom. And I try to go back. I'm like, nah, I gotta stay up, bro. And then we would switch, and I would drive, bro, and he would do the same thing, like, bro, I gotta stay up, bro. We couldn't sleep the whole time, bro. And it got to the point where we were in the tropical storm, where it's like, bro, it was raining hard. People were going like 100, bro, and you could feel the winds, bro. We were both like this. Like we didn't say not
bro,
one word.
I know that feeling.
We didn't say not one word,
we
bro.
were pulled up straight to the window. We were like, we were both looking, bro.
Over the wheel.
Bro, we were both quiet. We're just
wipers.
bro, we weren't saying anything, bro. And then he was like, yo, I was like, bro, you think we should stop and get gas now? And he was like, no, bro. Like, let's keep going to Georgia. We'll do it in Georgia. And I'm like, bro, you sure? Bro, we got to Georgia. They had like a statewide lockdown where you had to be in your house by like 8 o'clock or something, bro. We went through a town. It was a ghost town.
Ghost town, bro. Everything was closed.
Closed. Everything was off.
No one was there.
There was only one person on the road, and it was a cop.
Yeah. And he flashed the lights behind us, and we're like, oh, bro. I was like, bro, I was so mad at that point. I'm like, no, bro, it can't be. We're going to add this now. And then he came, he's like, where are you guys headed?
Yeah, we're like, Florida.
Florida. It's like, you know, there's a curfew. You're not supposed to be out right now. And we're like, bro, we had no idea. We're coming from Boston, dude. We have no idea. We're just trying to get some gas. He's like, well, good luck.
Yeah, legit. bro, it was like lockdown. It was ghost town to the point where, like, you know, when you're on I-4 or Turnpike, whatever, they have like all those street lamps. Like, bro, they were off.
They were all off.
They were off, bro. Dark. Bro, so the whole point, bro, we're like on empty, bro, and we can't find no gas station, bro. Dude, and we're like, bro, we're like maybe a couple miles, like, we're about to get stranded. Bro, we find one gas station, bro. It packed, bro.
Yeah, I think it was like right before the border, going into Florida, bro, too. Damn. We just barely made it.
Yeah, bro. And it was already like 6 in the morning, like 5 in the morning.
It was close to it, yeah.
Bro, after that, I jumped, then we switched, bro. I went through Florida. I think I drove like 3 hours worth in 1 hour, bro. I was hitting like 150 the whole time.
Yeah.
Like as we were getting closer and closer, like, bro, we started passing like downtown Orlando. We passed Sanford. We were like right to, we started getting to like where Turnpike is, Millennia. I'm like, bro, I need to get home, bro.
Almost home.
Bro, we were dead, bro. I was so dead. And it was funny because when we went through Jacksonville, another thing that made me mad is that I guess the GPS told him to take another route. And he was like, yo, what should I do? I'm like, no, just go. I thought I said, let's just go straight. Let's drive through because that's faster. You're going to make because it was one of those interstates that goes around the city.
Yeah.
I was like, nah, let's just go straight. And he was like, okay. And then he goes around through the loop interstate.
I go through the one he told me not to go through.
And I was like, bro, what are you doing? I was like, bro,
I was thoroughly confused, bro.
Yeah, and I was
blame
kind of
heated. I blame it on the note, bro, and I could feel it on him.
Because I feel like that added like another 20, 30 minutes, and we were like hanging on by threads already. So I was like, bro,
we were going crazy. We were going like, as we're cooped up in a car, bro, nonstop driving, bro. We never stopped.
Yeah, so those little compact cars really,
bro, yeah,
they scarred me.
That's my car.
When it comes to renting cars,
your
bro,
car, bro.
I can't, bro. I can't do that.
Like next time would you rent like a Lamborghini or something, bro? Like something crazy,
bro. We'd go broke with the gas, bro.
Anyway, the rant of the day was that.
Speaking of the gas, bro, I don't want to hear Floridians either complaining about gas prices ever again, bro. Ever. We got it so good here, bro.
How bad was it over there?
$4. $4 a gallon, bro.
For real?
$4 a gallon. And
bro, I be struggling with $2.50 here.
Bro.
We got $2.50 here.
Well, they make more over there too.
It took
they do.
60 something bucks to fill the tank.
Jeez.
In that car. Bro, we must have filled the tank like 4 times, 5 times throughout the week, bro. At least once a day. Because we went from Las Vegas to Cali.
That was like 4 hours,
Vegas.
right?
That's 4 hours. Back to Vegas, another 4 hours. And then we went from there to the Grand Canyon, which is 4 hours. We drove back 4 hours.
The same day?
Yeah, we did everything the same day, bro. The Grand Canyon, we did the same. Like, we drove from, actually, we went from Cali to the Grand Canyon the same day. And then back to Vegas.
6 hours?
Yeah. And then the next day, we went from there to Salt Lake. That's 6 hours. Bro, and then back. Bro, so we was spending
buku money, bro.
Straight up, dude. I was just throwing in all my money into that dang tank, bro. And God, bro, I know I had that passionate speech in the beginning about how great America is, but
On the gas prices.
And how vast and beautiful the nature is. But bro, when I tell you there's nothing out there, dude, there is nothing out there, dude. You think the drive from Kissimmee to Miami is bad, or from Kissimmee to Cocoa is bad, bro? Oh my God, dude. This was like 4 hours straight of absolutely nothing. Nothing. Not a gas station. Not a place to eat. Bro, barely any other cars.
If you don't have no gas?
Dude, nothing.
Did you go through Route 66?
Nothing. Maybe a house here or there. We did. Here and there, we took it. But we took some, like, on the way back from Utah to Las Vegas, we took some, like, scenic route. And it was just, like, 2-lane road. Bro, nothing but mountains.
That's cool.
And grass. It was beautiful. But, bro, nothing, dude.
Jesus.
No, and then we went, there was, like, 2-3 small towns on the way. And they didn't, bro, all they had was, like, a few houses, farms, of course. Like, one school, a post office.
Dang.
Like a real small town.
That's it. I'm like, how can these people do this, bro? There was no signal for hours, dude. Hours, dude.
I would love to go spend like a weekend there, like in a nowhere place.
You think you could last?
For a 1 weekend, I could.
For 1 weekend? Yeah,
one
probably.
weekend.
Probably.
Not for like a month or
But
something.
bro, let me tell you, it gets tiring fast because I needed to check in from my Southwest flight that same day, and I was getting irritated because we could not find signal anywhere, dude. I was getting mad heated, so I had to... Bro, luckily, by some miracle, I got like 30 seconds of coverage, and I texted someone to check in for me, and we managed to not get terrible seats, but it was a good time. It was a good time. I enjoyed it. Got to see some of my favorite comedians while I was there, and Joe Rogan, Andrew Santino, and bro, I was like literally right next to him. Like they put us in the front. So dude, I was like the first seat right there. And the stage is like right here, like where you are. And he was like talking right there. And they were like talking to us the whole show. Like every time they ask a question, like, right, you know. And there was one lady next to me. Yeah, sure. Bro, I felt so stupid. Andrew Santino asked a question like, who knows what Mexican Coke is? And then he looked at me, you know what Mexican? I was like, no, I have no idea. He looked at my wife. You haven't? No. Can I get someone who lives here that knows? I'm like, all right, bro, sorry, God. I'm a tourist. I'm sorry. But there was a lady next to me. Bro, the whole show, she was like saying comments here and there.
Oh, like heckling?
Yeah, I guess, kind of. She wasn't like directly heckling them, but she was just being distracting. Yeah. And like the comedians throughout the night like made comments to her like here and there. But bro, he took it to another level, bro.
Joe Rogan does that.
Oh my God, dude. Bro, when I say he destroyed her, bro, my body was tensing up. Like I felt so bad. I was like, oh God. Like I felt bad for her, dude. Cause he was like tearing, bro. I'm like, dude, take it easy. Like it wasn't that big of a deal. Bro, he's like, you F stupid, this and that.
He said that you F stupid?
He was calling her man names. Bro, I was like, dang.
Mean,
and bro, after that, you best believe, bro.
She didn't say a word.
bro, her face.
That's like we went to a comedy show, us three, and it was for this guy, Brendan Schaub, and he did like a question and answer part. And he says like, oh, who has a question? And this one guy says, word up is John Jones. Bro, he screamed it. And Brendan Schaub, he said, first of all, relax.
First of all, you need to relax.
Yeah, bro. And bro, they don't care, bro. And bro, we laughed, bro.
And then he answered his question, and then at the end, it's like, but for sure, relax. Hilarious, man. But I had a great time, and just one last story I just want to throw in here before I forget about it. When we were trying to get into a casino, parking is really complicated in Las Vegas. It's like free and it's available, but like as far as like getting from the parking garage to the actual location you're trying to be at, it's really complicated. We parked in some garage and there was no signs anywhere. Nothing. We saw no entrances, so we're like, okay. We walked around a bit. We saw an exit sign. Like, okay, let's go there. It's a door. We go down. Staircase. I'm like, okay, we're gonna go outside. We go down, and then we enter a hallway, and then we see some black guy in a suit standing at a little kiosk, And then he sees us. He's like, oh no. And he's like, come here. And we go. He's like, give me your licenses. We're like, what's going on? You're not supposed to be here. And I need to take down your information and make sure, I need to call and make sure that everything's okay. I'm like, okay. We give him our IDs. He's like, is this address correct? I'm like, no, what's the new address? And he writes it down with your number. And we're like, oh, okay. And then he's like calling. He's like, oh, don't worry. You're not in trouble. It's just because you got caught on camera. I have to, bro, everything you've done up until this point makes us feel like we're in trouble. And then he calls him. He's like, yeah, I got some, bro, there were some acronyms for us, like AFKs or whatever. Got some AFKs here. What do you want me to do with them? And we're like, what? He's like,
you guys are walking down like, oh my, this is where I need to go. Black guy right in front of you, like, okay.
Yeah, and he's like, I got the information if you want to take it. He's like, okay. He started giving them the information. And then they put him on hold for like minutes, bro. So and we're just standing there, bro. We're staring at each other. And he's trying to make conversations. He's like, it happens, don't worry. We get drunk people in here all the time, it's no biggie. And we're like, okay, all right. And I guess, bro, eventually they hung up on him.
What?
Yeah, they hung up on him. And then 2 more people, like dressed in the same types of suits, walk in.
Oh, man.
And they're like, well, what's going on here? And he's like, oh, we got some whatever. Like they got lost or whatever. And they're like, well, what do they want us to do with them? And we're like, bro, why do they keep saying that? Like, what's going on here?
They're putting body bags or something.
Yeah, dude.
They go sleep with the
I
fishes.
feel like I was in like,
some mafia
some
movie.
mafia type stuff. Like I saw something I wasn't supposed to. And the other lady called that came down. She called the same people, and then she's just like, oh, what do you want us to do with them? And it was like, okay, boom. And then they escorted us back out. And then walking through the garage, bro, some like little 2-sided door, bro, to the entrance to the Grand Casino, bro. And they're like, oh, you going through here? I'm like, wow. Like, dude, like, how do you expect us to like find this? And we're like, next time you guys should really post some do not enter signs. Yeah, you should put some employee only or restricted access. That seems to help with people not going in that area.
And then they proceeded to lose hundreds.
Bro, yeah, I was so frustrated with the parking garages
right after that.
Yeah, because the other
time I
would
be a little freaked out. I'm not gonna front.
Bro, it was weird. It was super weird.
Were they like huge?
What, the guy?
Yeah,
it was pretty big. I mean, he wasn't like jack, but he was just like, he was big. Oh. Yeah, he was athletic. Man, athletically built.
Already in my head, I would have been thinking of scenarios like how am I gonna get myself out of this? Like,
how am I gonna get?
Yeah. The only thing I'm thinking about is the guy that you're talking about, the big tall black guy, is Kingpin from Daredevil.
From the old Daredevil movie?
Like that's the only thing that I was thinking the entire time.
He was more like one of those.
Whatever his name is. What's his name?
He passed away.
Yeah, he did.
He was more like one of those henchmen that you see that get defeated like easily in the first 5 minutes of the movie.
So you would have been good. You would have been good.
Well, I'm not an action. I'm not Keanu Reeves, but I mean.
Nah, but that's what I'm saying. Like I would have been thinking about everything. I was like, man, there's a pencil in his counter. I'll use
in
that.
Counter. His name is Michael Clark Duncan.
I would use that.
Oh yeah, that guy.
This guy.
Yeah,
that's who I'm thinking of, bro. Some bald black guy, freaking almost.
His voice is like all super deep,
bro. Look at him here, bro. Jeez, bro.
Didn't he die?
Yeah, he died. He died.
It says it right there.
Cardiac arrest, right? Cardiac,
yeah, something like that.
On big black guys, unrelated but kind of related. Big Papi Ortiz shot in the back. Go ahead, Jonathan. Take over.
That was a dangerous segue. Go ahead.
That was a dangerous segue,
but I recovered it. I did say Big Papi though.
No, I hope. Well, he's not black either.
He's not black, but his skin color is black.
Our resident Red Sox fan here.
Yep.
Yeah. No, I what was it? I was on my phone last night.
Mm-hmm.
I was on my phone last night and I'm just trying to fall asleep. I refresh my page and the first thing I see is a picture of David Ortiz. I was like, oh, let me just click on it. David Ortiz, breaking news shot.
David Ortiz. David Ortiz shot in the back.
Yeah, and I was like, whoa. I legit did that. I went, No. And I sat up in my bed and I was
like he's dead type of thing.
Yeah, I was scared. I was
no,
like,
no,
por favor, papa Dios, no, please. So I opened up my phone and I was like, David Ortiz. Oh my God.
Bro, learn
bro,
English,
you sound like one of those YouTube poops, bro. He's like the Rock,
David Ortiz.
the Rock on crack, bro. That's what you sound like. Shish.
Like what is it? YouTube popper?
YouTube pooper,
Yeah, pooper,
right?
Yeah, YouTube pooper.
Ah, man, I'm sorry. I can't.
Shush. Or shish.
David Ortiz.
Sus.
Anyways. So I freaked out. I mean, he was one of my favorite players back in the day for the Red Sox. And I have like his jersey and his shirt and everything. So I was like, man, this guy just got shot. He's dead. So I kept looking through and stuff. There was 2 articles that I saw. One was that he was just outside of the club chilling, and there was a robbery going on.
I heard that it was a motorcyclist. That's what I heard.
The 2 that I read was there was a robbery going on, and he just happened to be there, and the guy was trying to get through, and he shot him in the back. Like he was just chilling on his own business. He got shot in the back. And then the other one that I read that it was actually an assassination attempt on him.
Jeez.
That one I believe, because the one that I read was that he was outside with one of his other guys, and some motorcycle guy just rolled up on him and just shot him. Yeah. Shot him and his friend.
Yes.
But unsuccessfully.
Some other people were injured too, though.
Yeah, there was other people injured, yeah.
Yeah.
Fortunately, you know.
He's still alive. He's in a stable condition.
Yeah.
Boston,
thankfully,
the Red Sox flew him up to Boston.
Oh, they like moved him over?
Yeah, no, get some American doctors.
I'm still looking at this picture of Michael Clark Duncan.
But, bro, it's kind of sad, isn't it? Because that kind of reminds me of the whole Nipsey Hussle situation and the fact that all these celebrities that do so much for their communities, bro,
are like hated
in their communities turn around.
Bro, people, they just can't see people be doing good, man. Why do you think America's so hated?
Bro, that's sad. That dude is legit. He is the embodiment of Dominican Republic. That dude is straight up DR 100%.
Yeah.
But doesn't know how to treat him like
English.
That. Just like our brother over here, Jonathan. Bro, like you've seen like those tennis commercials where like he's talking in English, bro, and like terrible.
Oh yeah,
bro.
he's like giving tennis classes.
Yeah, and it's like terrible. Give this swing. I don't know, something like that. Some boom shakalaka type of stuff.
You seen that speech that he gave after the Boston bombings?
No, I didn't.
Game
years ago.
Yeah. He's beloved in Boston, even though he's black and they don't really like black people over there. Super racist.
Hey,
town.
Sammy Sosa went white.
Yeah, but you know, he's a Hall of Famer. You know, he's one of the greats. I remember growing up as a Yankees fan, watching him and hating him because, bro, that dude would kill us, like destroy us. He was a pain, but you gotta give it up to him. He's a classy guy. It seems
you never
like
want to
on
see
and
a
off the
person
field,
hurt
so.
like that. Period. Like a regular person or like an athlete. But,
Unless it was Sophie Turner.
Not even. I won't take it that far.
Sophie Turner. Speaking of which,
Dark Phoenix.
Gaga.
Terrible.
Dark Dookie.
Yep. Bro, they said the worst X-Men movie of all time, bro.
And there's some
there's some bad
ones. Forget about
man.
Wolverine Origins, bro. Because
that's not as bad as just X-Men. The first one.
Nah, I love the first one.
Bro, the first one when the president or the governor
that's the second.
That's the second one when he melts into water. No, that's the first
one,
bro.
That is the first one.
That's the first one.
You're right.
Where they try to like mutate him. He's like, he like melts into like water or whatever. Bro, after I saw that scene, because I was a little kid, I was like, bro, they ain't playing, bro. They ain't playing here.
They got the president, man. We gotta get out of here.
No, the worst one was the one where I don't know what it is with Ryan Reynolds, but he plays every type of character,
X-Men
bro.
Origins movie.
He plays X-Men Origins. He plays Patient X. He plays Deadpool, and he played
Green Lantern,
and he played the guy before Patient X, the one that they used to make Patient X, the guy with the sword when he cuts the bullet in half.
Wade Wilson.
That was Deadpool too, right?
Yeah, dude, that was Deadpool.
That was?
Yeah, that was their attempt.
But regular.
Yeah, that was their attempt at making Deadpool. They were trying to branch it off of that.
Oh my
so
gosh.
bad.
Bro, I didn't even know it was
But you know how
Deadpool.
bad that movie was?
I thought Wade Wilson is Deadstroke.
No, Slade Wilson is
Slade, then it's not Wade.
Wade Wilson's Deadpool. Slade Wilson is Deathstroke.
That's so stupid, bro.
They purposely did that.
That's so stupid.
Yeah.
That's so stupid, bro.
Well, what was it? This is how bad the X-Men
Slowade.
Slowade.
like Dwayne, but Slowade.
Slowade.
Slowade. Slowade Wilson.
X-Men oranges.
Bro. And he said X-Men.
X-Men oranges.
X-Men oranges.
Bro, we don't even have to do an edit to make a YouTube post, bro. We could just take your
man, what's
sayings.
wrong with me, man? You guys gotta take a compilation of all the words I say.
Compilation.
For real, but we gotta make a compilation.
Bro, X-Men oranges. You imagine, bro,
X-Men
oranges comes out.
Citrus.
One of the oranges squeezes the other oranges.
Feel the power of vitamin D.
Take my pull. Blah, 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 blah. It's vitamin C, not vitamin D.
I was thinking of Sunny
gay,
D,
bro.
Anyways, I gotta finish
That's
this story.
Sunny D, bro.
This is how bad that movie was.
I'm gonna take
Get it, got him, get it.
Go ahead, bro.
Go listen to our last episode. When I first saw X-Men Origins, oh my God, Origins. When I first saw it, I saw a bootleg, and it didn't have any of the special effects. There's this scene specifically.
How's that possible?
Yeah, check this out. Check
director's cut.
Bro, check this out.
Where they're wearing the strings.
No.
Green screen.
No. Drawings, bro.
What do you mean drawings?
Bro, on my life, bro. I will never forget this.
There's a flip book where the flips do the thing like that?
Kind of. I'm not lying. There's a scene where Deadpool, he's like the experiment. And he has the laser eyes.
Patient X?
Where they're on top of like this nuclear power plant.
Yeah.
Oh, I've seen that, bro. When it's like the diagrams of it.
Yeah, it's the diagrams.
It's like the diagrams.
The movie was the diagrams. Like everything that was actually them dialogue was just them talking. And once the action sequence started fighting, it was like, pages flipping and stuff.
Yeah, it's like the grid of the dam that, or like the little power plant thing they're on. And it's like you see all the little lines and stuff where like all the pinpoints are. I've seen that actually.
Yeah, that's the version of it I saw. And that was like that for every single action sequence that they had, like fighting scene and stuff. It was like that. That's how bad that movie was. So if Dark Phoenix was as bad as that, I'm probably gonna watch a bootleg and see all those things again.
Bro, yeah, I'll watch a bootleg.
Bro, I kind of want to watch it to see just how bad it is.
Yeah,
honestly.
I'll watch it on bootleg. You guys can come over my house.
Yeah, because bro, that's I feel like that's a good pastime. Is to watch horrible movies on purpose, just to like get a laugh out of it.
Legit,
because
legit.
Bro, there's a lot of them out there, man. Trust me,
there's
bro.
A lot of bad
there's
movies,
a lot of them, bro. And dude, they're rough. They're rough.
Top 3. That's an awesome movie. I freaking love that movie, man. But give me your top 3 worst movies of all time.
The one where Adam Sandler is the devil. I actually like this one though, where he's the devil's son,
Little Nicky?
The devil, and the devil has like his sidekick guy who has like boobs on his head.
Forehead. Yeah,
and like the devil like holds him, like when he gets mad or something.
No, it's the monkey, the ape. Him and the ape have like a thing, and he's constantly wearing a bra on his head because he's trying to cover this. Little Nicky for some reason goes back to hell, and he's like, oh, because like he died. And when he looks up, is the guy like the monkey's like touching him, and he's like, don't touch that.
Yeah, bro, I like that movie to be honest.
But that's one of your worst?
No, that's not one of my worst. One of the worst movies I've ever seen, where like you stopped watching it, or
either or.
Okay, the worst movie I ever seen where I legit stopped watching it. Was the one that I have to actually look it up to tell you what it's called, but it's with Jim Carrey when he's gay. I'm telling you right now.
Sounds familiar.
It's called I Love You, Philip Morris. Bro, that I watched 5-10 minutes of it and I stopped it.
Never seen it.
Bro, don't. You don't need to.
All right, so I Love You, Philip Morris.
Is that a comedy even, or is that a?
It's a comedy drama.
Ooh. About
71%
two gay guys?
Rotten Tomato.
Oh, anything with gay people's gonna get at least,
I'm gonna look up worst
from Hollywood. I'm gonna
worst movie ever. Wow. Super Baby.
Literally, the name of a movie is called The Worst Movie Ever. And that's what came up.
Worst movie ever on Tomatoes.
Bad News Bears. A sequel, right? Go to
Japan. Mega, everybody got 0%. Mega Force 0%.
Sharknado.
Bro, these are movies that we definitely didn't watch.
Bro, it's hard to come up with the top 3, but I know 2 off the top of my head. And this was more like, it was so bad that I was like laughing. Was in the second Independence Day.
I haven't seen that one.
Oh, the one with the new guys?
Yeah.
Where like this guy's in it, Miley Cyrus' husband.
Yeah.
Bro,
Bro,
what are you talking about?
that was bad.
That
That
was bad.
terrible.
I haven't
Bro,
seen that one.
Liam,
did I see it with you?
Hemsworth.
I saw it with someone.
You watched it in the movies?
Yeah.
I think
and we were like laughing at how stupid the lines were.
Yeah,
and
we
stuff.
went. My brother went too.
Yeah, like literally, like they were saying the most obvious things and corny too. It was like, dude, are you serious? And the other one was Strangers 2. Like how ridiculous.
We watched that together.
Yes,
how
we did.
ridiculous it was.
Yeah, that was stupid.
like how it was so exaggerated. Everything was so exaggerated. And I guess that's what they went for. But bro, it was really bad.
Bro, that movie pissed me off when he was in the pool
Yeah.
and he's just like trying to swim away. It's like,
Yeah.
bro, like you're kidding me, right? Like, why'd you have to go in the pool in the first place?
Bro, that truck literally blew up and he was still driving it.
I know.
That truck was
But that's how you know
immortal. That was Optimus Prime.
That was a Ford.
disguised.
Bro, Ford's last.
Built tough. Ford.
Legit.
Yep.
Legit. Nah. Like,
That was a stupid movie. That would be on my list.
what's your most like enjoyable movie or like memorable movie?
Memorable movie?
I already have mine.
I would have to say, well, it's a hard choice between 2 of them. Kung Pao and Nacho Libre.
I already knew you were gonna say mine had to be Nacho Libre. Like
Yeah.
enjoy, like where I remember it, bro. Like I still remember lines, bro.
Yo, I mean, you guys quote lines from it all the time.
Legit,
still.
bro. That's
Yeah.
my friends, bro.
Bro. Dude, my dad looks like Jack Black. I'm being so
Which
serious.
means you look like Jack Black.
Yeah, exactly.
Grow long hair and then color it white.
And buy recreational clothes.
Yeah, and you'll legit be Jack Black.
That'll be my orange story.
You'll be John Black.
Bro, for me, dude, what's it called? The one with the dinosaurs? Is it called Dinosaurs?
I have no
That
Jurassic
idea.
Park?
cartoon? That cartoon movie. From like
Dinosaurs
the 90s?
movie.
Oh, we're back. We're back in time.
No, I think it's literally called Dinosaurs. Or A Land Before Time.
A Land Before
A
Time.
Land Before Time is a movie.
Right?
But the dinosaur one you're talking about, that's the one when they're like in New York City.
Yeah, A Land Before Time. This one.
Yeah.
Are you sure it's that
Yeah.
one?
Yeah, that one.
Bro, I love that movie, bro.
was
I love
that
bro,
movie, bro.
When the main character's parents died, bro, come on, dude.
Bro, I'm gonna tell you a
Come
movie I
on,
love,
dude.
bro. Barney, bro, there was one movie where, bro, I watched it so much. I had a TV / bro, which one was it?
Barney movie, dude.
Bro,
A
no,
movie?
no. I need you to I need to know the real, bro. It was one particular movie, bro, that I was like, bro, it was so good. I actually thought about it the other day. I was like, I need to watch this. like I want to buy it. I want to find it. I want to buy it.
And rewatch it just for old time's sake.
Bro.
Dude, I used to love Barney, bro.
Bro, I
Bro,
love
had
too.
everything Barney
My
did.
parents have like videotapes like on VHS of us. Like going to Universal to the Barney shows and stuff like that. Back when they used to do all that stuff. And like they took me upstage and like the crazy doctor came out and stuff. And EJ and then the other dinosaur came out.
Bro, I can't find it, bro.
Hey Barney, how you doing today?
Oh my gosh. That's creepy. Bro, I can't find it, but all I
Iconic.
know is that it was like a legit movie, like it wasn't on a set or anything like that. Like it wasn't an episode. It was like a legit whole movie where they were trying to find like a shooting star or something like that.
When it comes to like childhood movies like that are memorable, when I was a kid, I had something. Oh Jesus, I got something in my throat.
Is it this one?
All right, I'm good. It's called Sing-a-Ling-a-Ling. Please tell me somebody has heard of Sing-a-Ling-a-Ling.
Nah, bro.
Bro, this is the
No.
movie right here, bro. Barney's Great Adventure.
His first movie ever. Wow.
Bro, it came out in When did it come out? 1998, bro.
Dang, dude.
I watched it so much that it got stuck in the VHS player. And I had to throw it away with the movie in it.
Oh, that sucks, bro.
Bro, I'm gonna buy it on bootleg. I'm gonna record it or something. I'm gonna stream it online and watch it.
Bro, you could probably buy it for like 10 cents online.
I know.
There's that Sing-a-Ling-a-Ling show that I was telling you about.
It was a show?
It's a show / like a movie. It's
I'm gonna tell you one of my favorite shows.
Was it like a Disney thing?
No, it was like a branch. It was its own thing.
Oh, okay.
But it was, bro. If you look it up, it's creepy. Like nowadays, it's creepy. So
was Barney, to be honest.
My dad, when me and my brother were born, my dad gave us Beanie Babies. He gave me a bunny. He gave my brother a bear.
Bro, those were legit.
Bro,
too,
ding-a-ling-a-ling. I put sing-a-ling-a-ling.
Don't look at
and
images.
it went to ding-a-ling-a-ling.
Sing-a-ling-a-ling. It was I think you might find it on YouTube. That, but there was a bunny called Bunny Fufu. That's what I named my toy bunny. But he sings a song.
There's
and he
nothing
is
here,
creepy.
bro.
Like it's really creepy. His song was like, "Going on a bunny hunt, going on a bunny hunt, swish, 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 swish," and it's creepy, bro.
That's
Like,
crazy.
if you look at the guy, he looks like he could be like a pedophile.
Tell me if you guys watch this show, bro. This is one of my favorite shows, bro. I have to sing it. Out of the box. Out of the box. Do. Out of the box. Out, bro. They literally go into a cardboard box and it's an entire playhouse. Bro, I love
Was that a
show.
PBS show or was that a Nickelodeon?
Let's see. Out of the box. Playhouse Disney.
Disney.
Playhouse.
Okay.
Bro, like, bro, look how creepy
that
this
black guy
is, bro.
reminds me of Reading Rainbow. Bro, Reading Rainbow was
Oh, look at
legit
this
too.
guy.
Bro, he looks like he's from the Matrix.
Bro, he looks like the Predator. But
Bro, I used to love that show,
man.
bro.
Memories flooding in.
And straight up,
That's the show I was
oh
talking
my
about.
gosh, bro.
Bro, that's creepy. Bro, that's legit an adult in a like eBay
Yeah, legit.
bunny costume.
Creepy.
Bro, like, I was talking about it with somebody lately, and I was like, yo, like,
We were
Disney
talking
show-
about the
we
other
were
day.
talking about it, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, like, bro, I used to watch so
Back then,
many,
they used
bro.
to be. They used to be.
That's so
lit, man.
Raven, even Steven.
shows, yeah.
Even Stevens. They sang a song once because they had like a special episode that was like a movie. And I would never forget it. His sister was singing how they went to the moon in 1969. And that's the only reason I remember the date because of that song. We
Really?
went to the moon in 1969.
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah,
That
I
one,
won't forget
they
that
had
one.
Ned's Declassified. I like
Bro.
that one.
Survival Guide.
yeah.
Was that what was
Coconut
that
Head.
one called? Yeah.
Yeah.
What was the one? The Lizzie McGuire.
Yeah.
Lizzie McGuire. Cheetah Girls.
Bro, I got you. I
Bro.
got you guys right now.
That's a Raven.
Bro, Victorious,
Is the picture
dude.
I can see. No, that's
no, that's
Nickelodeon.
Invictorious.
In Victorious, yeah.
That's Nickelodeon.
Oh, we're just talking about Disney right now? Bro, I used to kill Nickelodeon though, bro. SpongeBob.
Nickelodeon, SpongeBob, Zoe 101, iCarly, Drake and Josh. Yeah, bro.
Bro,
That's-
nah,
Josh,
I got you guys.
dude.
I'm not even gonna say the name of it. I'm gonna rap it.
Go ahead.
Danny Phantom.
Bro, it already says it's name of the show right there.
I know,
Yo,
right?
Danny Phantom, he was just
He was
14 when his parents
14.
built a very strange machine. It was designed to view a world unseen. He's gotta catch them all because he's Danny Phantom. When his goes just quit, and Danny took a look inside of it. There was a great big flash. Everything just changed. His molecules got all rearranged. Phantom. When he first woke up, he realized he had snowy white hair and glowing green eyes. He could walk through walls, disappear, and fly. He was much more unique than the other guys. And it was then when he knew what he had to do. He was had those times of the ghost that was coming through. He was here to fight for me and you. Gotta catch him all 'cause he's Danny Phantom. 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 Bro, I used to love that show.
Bro. And his uncle was from Wisconsin, Vladimir, whatever. Vlad, bro. I used
But
to
you know
love
what?
that. Bro, that and Kim Possible, my nigga.
Kim Possible.
Bro,
Dude.
Ron. Bro, that's your idol right there,
Kim
bro.
Possible, Unstoppable, bro. Bro, Lilo and Stitch.
My book's written.
Lilo and Stitch.
And the introduction is gonna be like, thanks to Ron from Kim Possible.
Bro,
Thanks to Ron Possible, anything's possible.
He emerged from the friend zone, victorious,
For real, bro.
victorious.
He's the OG of the friend
What is
zone.
it? But everything changed with the Fire Nation.
Bro, Avatar.
Bro,
Avatar
dude.
was
Yeah.
A1, man.
Heck
Is
yeah.
Avatar is considered an anime?
Yeah.
Okay, American if it is, anime. That's the only anime I've ever watched.
Yeah, it's made by Americans.
I've been thinking about watching Naruto, but I don't know about it. That has, bro in my job, there's an event that we pitch. I probably should be saying this legally, but I'm gonna say it anyway. And what it is you actually they have fire handlers where they do like the whole do the fire stick and they throw in the air and they put on their feet and all this stuff. I actually went to go see one and it was dope, bro. But anyway, so this guy at my job, bro, like we're pitching, like we're in sales, so we try to sell it. And he's talking to this guy, and this, bro, I busted out laughing, bro, because I couldn't hold it inside. I tried, bro, but like, cause you can hear everybody pitching, and where everybody has their own different style and everything, bro. And he said, yeah, they're gonna have hula dancers. They're gonna have they're gonna show you how to dance and like that, and you know, they're gonna have a fire bender. And they're gonna bend fire, bro. And he said that, bro.
Water, fire,
but he was dead serious, bro. He was like, yeah, they're gonna have hula dancers, and they're gonna have all these. They're gonna have, you know, food, drink, that is and that, you know. Oh, and they actually have a fire bender.
They have Prince Zuko, the fire bender.
And I'm just like, geez, you know, like, bro, you don't know what you're saying right now,
man. I wish, man. I wish powers like that were real. I'd have so much fun. It would be so useful too.
We talked about this, right? How you decided to go with water because you just wanted to drink water. That was pretty much it.
I would choose fire because I can cook food.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, you never go thirsty if you have water.
Or air.
Or air, bro.
You can't what?
You never go thirsty if there was also an episode I remember that there was a blood bender because she was a water bender. But she could control the water in your body, like
kill you.
Blood,
that's
and she could incapacitate you or do anything.
That's pretty cool, dude.
That's dope. That is pretty
dope. Yeah,
cool.
Dang.
That brings us to the question of the day.
Yeah, we gotta have a whole episode on this, honestly.
All right. Would you rather sweat out jam or replace your hands with dustpans?
Sweat out jam?
Or replace your hands with dustpans?
I'd rather have jam sweat because at least it won't be like a bitter taste in my mouth anymore.
Yeah, but it's sticky.
Dude, I sweat all the time when we live in Florida.
Yeah, bro,
you imagine you sweating right now in blueberry jam, strawberry jam.
That's unlimited.
Bro, I'll be like, yeah, legit.
That's unlimited supply of sandwiches.
That's gross. I hate PB&J.
I mean, I'm not too fond of it myself, but I mean, for you Americans out there,
imagine you just got to squeeze your face.
For you white people, you know, you can get on that.
You know what? I'll go with jam.
Yeah, jam sweat, bro.
I mean, but let me just, I'm just going to choose the dustpans just because you guys choosing the jam.
That's
but
so inconvenient.
It is so inconvenient. Bro, I could just clean up stuff quick. Like,
bro, try taking off your pants with dustpans.
Useless thing to have, like, you know, such a useless power. Like, dude, you can't make.
I mean, so is sweating jams. Hands. I mean, if you're going to compare them, I have the power of dust hands. I can sweat jam.
Just know that when I ask these questions, I'm asking the most outrageous ones that don't make sense.
It's like you try to go up to your girl.
You have to try to make some logic of it.
Bro, you try to go up to your girl with your dustpan hands, like caress her face with your dusty.
I know it's all plasticky.
Poke her in the eye with the edge. Is that
reminds me of that Burger King commercial. I don't know why. I just have these tiny.
I got these really small hands.
I just have these dustpan hands.
Yo, but let's close it out. Let's finally end one episode on live stream because we never do.
Yeah. For you guys, this one's for you guys.
I can't do it as good as you do.
Be sure to rate, review, subscribe, YouTube, Patchy Beards. We're on Apple Podcasts. Just search up Patchy Beards Podcast. Instagram, follow us. Be sure to support us there. That's where the bulk of our audience is right now. Just search Patchy Beards Podcast. We're also on Spotify and Stitcher, right?
Yep.
Yeah. So for all you hardcore audio podcast listeners, whatever, we got the platforms for you. And as far as the gefilte fish, I haven't forgotten,
bro. That we need to get the ghost pepper chip and everything too.
But you know, it's been a really hectic 3 weeks, bro. I haven't even recorded a podcast in like 3 weeks. So it's just been a lot of stuff going on, but we're here now and we're back at full strength. So be on the lookout for that. And thanks for the support.
With that being said,
le Patchy is out.
Yes, it.
X-Men oranges. X-Men oranges. X-Men oranges. X-Men oranges. X-Men oranges. X-Men oranges.